All right, good day, viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning into Just Be Tarot. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for bringing your good energy. I really, really think it needs to be a good energy kind of weekend. Um, Gosh, these weeks with this moon, it was very, very energetic. I don't know if anybody else could feel it, but it was a lot of stuff happening. It's a lot. But I hope you guys had a great week. We're just coming out of the super moon, and I'm doing a reading for what's coming up for this weekend. What kind of vibes are going to be out there? What does Spirit have in store for the collective? And this is a collective reading, not personal. And so, if you want to book a personal reading, please get in touch with me. I'd love to do a one-on-one reading with you. Also, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, if you find that maybe you're connected with somebody and you're very close to somebody who might need to hear my messages, please feel free to share it. Like I said, this is a collective reading. So please share. It would help, your person as well as my channel. And it's super, super appreciated. You have no idea how much that means to me. What else? Please click on like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. I am shuffling for the overall energy of the reading. Here, what does the collective need to know for their greatest good? I know I'm coming in late. Usually I try to get on a little earlier than this. But I was exhausted. I conked out, fell asleep. But here I am now. I know, always have more excuses, right? Gotta listen to my body though. And I also apologize if you hear any noise outside. It's such a gorgeous night. I have my windows wide open. Alright, Spirit, what is going on? Do I not need to use this deck? What is the overall energy for this reading? Okay. So, okay. I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. And it's going to have to do with thinking with your heart instead of your head. Oftentimes we tend to pick the best decision based on logic and not how we feel, not what we're passionate about, what's going to work best in the long run, what best fits our lives, what's going to get us ahead in life, what's going to keep the peace for others. Sometimes giving up our true desires. So I feel like Spirit is coming in saying that it might be time. Now, if you've been thinking about following your own heart's desires, like you've been putting off what things you want to do for so long, it might be time for you to follow through with what you want to do in life, follow through with your dreams. Because you might be seeing opportunities coming in. Maybe you didn't see those before, but if those opportunities are ahead of you, Spirit's putting them there. So you have the opportunity to say, yeah, this is something that I want to do. This is something that I wanted to do for years. And it's Spirit saying, go for it. it's an opportunity that the universe is laying right in your path. I'm also seeing that some of you might be having health issues. Um, but I'm also hearing this, and this kind of coincides with this following your heart. What it says on the bottom is your life purpose fully supports you. So what you're being called to do, your heart's desire, the universe is supporting you, fully supporting you. But for some of you, I see like health issues and a call to go to the doctor, to get a checkup, to go in, to make sure everything's, a-okay. Maybe get a physical. Maybe it's that time of year where you need to get a physical. Get a look over. If you're not feeling too good, then make sure you're taking care of yourself. I feel like that's really, really important right now, to be taking care of yourself. And the third card also came out. And it's about using your words to help people. People see you as a healer of sorts. People see you as somebody who makes a difference, as somebody who has knowledge, somebody who is well spoken, somebody who has lived life and has been through things and hard things. And you're able to relate to people in a way that a lot of other people can't. People may come to you for advice or to listen. And that might be a calling for you, as being a healer, being there for people. I feel like you're the type of person that strangers come up to and just will start telling their life stories, start spewing, um, you know, everything at you. But that's because you give off this vibration of a safe place. You always have something kind to say, or you see the positive in things. For some of you, this is going to be about maybe you want to talk to somebody before you make decisions about changing, following your heart. Maybe you want to talk to somebody who is more knowledgeable about the situation, or that can help you get there faster or more easily. Maybe you might not know where to start. But I do feel like Spirit's going to put an opportunity in front of you. Maybe you're going to meet somebody who says, and you're like, oh, that's what my dream has been my whole life. We don't meet people on accident. We don't run into people who can change our lives on accident. There are going to be opportunities for you coming up. And that is the universe supporting your dreams, your goals that you may have manifested years ago. Now is the opportunity to take them up, to think about filling your cup rather than, having, thinking about everybody else first. It's not selfish to take care of yourself and your dreams and your desires. All right, Spirit, I am shuffling the collective, and for this weekend reading, Spirit, what kind of energy is coming through for the viewers for this weekend? What do they need to know for this weekend coming up? What is it that they need to know? Going forward with this weekend. What kind of energy are we looking at? I feel like you are trying to move on from some kind of stagnant energy. Maybe you have been stuck for a while or feeling stuck, and you're kind of thinking of ideas to get out of the energy you're currently in. But I feel like with that, you might be stuck in a cycle. It's like the energy that you're putting out is not allowing you to move forward. Because you're stuck in a cycle of some kind, or you just are, for whatever reason, you're afraid to take that next step to advance. You're afraid to move ahead, move forward with something. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you don't have the confidence. This could be a new journey. It's like you want to move out of the energy you're in now, but you can't muster the confidence to do that. Hi, how are you? How are you, Rosie? I love that name. I'm doing good. How are you? I am reading for the weekend and what's going on for the weekend. Of course you can. I can answer a question and pull a couple cards for you, but I'm not going to give you a whole reading. Is that cool? All right, so like I said, good to hear, Rosie. So like I said, I just feel like you don't have the confidence to start this journey. You want to get out of the stagnant energy, but there is, for some reason, you're just not feeling it. Yeah, ask away, Rosie. So let's see what else. Now, Spirit, why the hesitation? Why the apprehension? Something new is starting for you. You see it, you want it. It looks like you're done fighting here. You're over it. Will he text me and when? All right, let's pull some cards for our pal Rosie. Okay. So I feel like there is some kind of change happening in your life. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Thank you, thank you. There is some kind of change that's happening in your life. You're making thoughtful changes about that are going to be huge going forward. It could be with this person. It could maybe not have to do with this person, but there's changes coming up. But in order for those changes to take effect, there's something else you have to learn. There's some kind of lesson that you haven't learned yet. We got the Tower and the Hierophant both in reverse. But these are changes that you want to make. It's not going to be a sudden change. It's not like the rug is going to be swept from underneath your feet. This is a change that you want to make in yourself. I mean, it could be easy as changing your hair color or pampering yourself, or it could be maybe you are leaving a relationship, or maybe you're buying a new house or moving to a different continent, depending on how it's resonating with you. So this is an energy of change, but having to learn a lesson from it, or having to learn, taking the lesson from an old energy or an old place that you were to move along into this new opportunity. Let's pull a couple more cards because I'm curious. Spirit, I'm pulling for Rosie. Will the person that she's thinking of be in contact with her? So this Four of Pentacles in the challenge position came out. Now, you're kind of like, I don't know if this person is good for you, because it's like you're holding on. You're in between thinking, should I hold on or should I let go? Is this somebody who's going to fulfill my life? Is this somebody whose energy I want to walk ahead with in life? So I feel like you're unsure of what you want to do. You're unsure of how to proceed with this person. You're not sure whether to keep bothering or give up the fight. I feel like you almost feel like you're done with it, but you're still holding on for hope. So let's pull another card just to see. I see that this whole thing is at a standstill right now. We have the Chariot and the Seven of, I feel like you're going to have more opportunities coming in for you. I feel like you're highly vibrational and highly attractive, and that people are going to be coming towards you. This energy with this person you're asking about might be stagnant, has maybe played its course, because that just looks like it's stopped. Okay, but there's, with the Seven of Cups energy with this, I feel like once you realize it's over with this person and you've washed your hands of it, or released it into the cosmos, then there's going to be so much, like, there's a lot of opportunities coming in for you. I feel like you're smart and attractive. I'm getting this like energy. I'm even getting the chills right now. That you're going to have way more opportunities if you stop thinking about this person, because this person's in your energy right now and it's preventing those other opportunities from coming in. Like you have like an energy shield up. And if you let go of that energy you're holding for this person, then all those other opportunities are going to come in. So that was a pretty cool, I mean, it sucks because you probably enjoy this person, and probably, is probably why you're sitting on the fence with holding on and letting go. But I just feel like if you let this go and, it's realize that it's a stagnant energy and it's not going anywhere, then good things are going to happen for you. So it's kind of bittersweet, but I'm just hearing that there's better things coming in. There's going to be more opportunities that are going to be better for you. Thank you for hanging out, Rosie. I really love that. Okay, so back to this weekend reading. Oh, and even look, this is what I pulled right before you asked the question. It's like you're almost like you're asking one more time, one more time. I'm just going to try one more time. Maybe I'll reach out this time and they'll text me back. Or, it's like you're done. You're done putting up the fight. You're done trying. Thank you, Rosie. I love your name. All right, so I am shuffling for this weekend. Spirit, what does the... Oh, okay. 3 cards fell out. They were just at Rosie's reading. They fell out again though, so I'm going to tell you guys it's the Tower reversed, the Hierophant, and this time is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So that's about letting go. Changes need to be made. Lessons need to be learned, and you need to let go. Something needs to be released. There's an energy that needs to be released, and obviously, it's not just for Rosie, it's for a bunch of you. There are things that need to be released, things that you're hanging on to that are not good for you. You need to plan changes. Maybe seek some counseling. You haven't learned the lessons that you need to learn. You're holding on to something that needs to be released. And holding on oftentimes is more painful than letting go, releasing, because then you can heal. And you can heal. You know what your future looks like. Whether it's like if you're holding on to something that's not for you, you're sitting in anxiety all the time, and that's painful. Nobody wants to be sitting in anxiety. So if you release this energy, release this person, release this, whatever it is that you're holding on to, then you can start to heal and you know what your future looks like. Yeah, it's going to hurt for a little while, but you know that at the light at the end of the tunnel is going to be growth, is going to be lessons learned, is going to be you moving on and finding something that is for you, it should be your energy. All right, so let's see what else we have here. You know what? I never plugged in my microphone. My good microphone. There we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. All right. What else, Spirit? What else is happening for this weekend? Besides people needing to release the stagnation. I feel like a lot of people are stuck. They just don't know what to do. And I feel like a lot of people who are in this energy, need to start thinking with their hearts and not be so logical about decisions, like the overall energy cards that I picked. Sometimes things aren't always logical. Sometimes, something comes out of the clear blue sky and that's what's meant for you, and not the what looks like is going to be the logical choice. What else, Spirit? What other energies do we have? Oh, I just saw one flip over. So I do see this World card came out. So that's a victory. That's coming out of the stagnation. I'm going to actually clarify that card to see what is going to happen for Spirit. I'm shuffling to clarify the World. What do we need to know about the World card? What is it that we need to know about the World card, Spirit? What do we need to know? How do we get? Thank you. World card. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So this is letting somebody go. Something or someone not working out and cutting them off. letting them go, releasing. And that's when you're going to be winning. Once you release this energy that I was just talking about. So this weekend is a time of releasing. Maybe it's going to be something simple as purging the old clothes out of your closet, releasing some kind of energy that needs to be released. Something needs to be released. There's something keeping you stagnant. Maybe it's in your house. Maybe you need to do a thorough clean. Maybe, it's your friend. Maybe it's your contact list. Maybe it's social media. But there's something that needs to be cleaned, something that needs to be cut off. And then you're going to be in this energy of being on top of the world, victorious. So I feel like this weekend is about release, is about discovering what you need to release. Maybe you've been putting off something that is that's that's been holding you back. Maybe you have a house project that you need to do, and you've been holding off on it and looking at the supplies and not getting to it, and maybe that's what's holding you back, keeping you stagnant. And once it's done, that energy is going to move forward. um but there's something weighing somebody down, and or many of you down, and um it needs to be addressed. All right, so I am going to move on to the messages of love. Let's see. All right, Spirit, do we have any messages for the collective? Anything that they need to know for this general collective reading for the weekend? Anything that they need to know for the weekend? What do they need to know going? I see it. Wait. The timing is not quite right. So for some of you, you're being asked to wait for divine timing. Or if you're like, oh, I wanted to, call this person and see how they're doing, or reach out to somebody, or something along those lines. Timing's not right. I'd wait for a sign, or maybe even wait till if somebody gets back to you, or receive the messages as they come out. Now, it's not going to apply to every situation, so take what resonates again. All right, Spirit, what else do we have here? Hi, how are you, Motivation? How are you? Okay, healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So some of you might need to touch on some suppressed feelings. Some of you might need to maybe talk to people who were involved in your childhood. I just feel like there's so many things. Everybody was raised completely different, and we push a lot of that down as a way of healing ourselves when we're little so we can move on and actually function. You might need to visit your shadow self. Thank you, Motivation. I am fine, and I'm glad you're doing well. I hope you had a good week. But so some of you might need to work on your shadow self and touch on those issues. If you bring them to the surface, it'll offer you a lot of healing. It takes a lot, though. It's but it's so healing. But it is definitely something um, that needs to be done. Because when other issues come up and other triggers come up, you can address them immediately instead of pushing those down. It really is, it's quite an experience, but it is super neat, and I think everybody should get the chance or take the chance or put aside some time, because it's not going to happen in a day, it's not going to happen in a week. But if you be introspective and be reflective, then and work on it a little bit, maybe each night when you meditate, or in the morning when you meditate, or even, when you're spending time alone, and address those feelings, then you might be able to start to heal. Now, we had integrity that came out. Does this situation align with your values and morals? So some of you may be asking yourself, or in a situation where, is this something you really want to be doing? Maybe you're, stuck because somebody is making you feel some sort of way and you feel like you have to do something or be in a situation that you're not comfortable being in. Is this in alignment with how you're feeling? Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So, like I said, I feel like there's a stagnancy, and we have a lot of releasing to do this weekend. There's things that just aren't working out, that aren't letting us move forward on our path. And that's because we have to do the releasing. There's some sort of energy that's blocking us. And second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. So if somebody was asking you, wants to come back around, or you've just heard from an old flame, then this might be your sign to move ahead with that. Of course, it's free will. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, then don't. Always follow your gut. All right. Motivation, did you need anything? I know you probably didn't want to interrupt me, but feel free. I was wrapping up, but I can answer a question if you have one. What is that? Like I said, I'll pull a couple cards for you, but I'm not going to do a full-on reading. Um, but I'll be pleased to pull a couple cards and answer a question. Okay, so we are on I like to know what I can look forward to in love with Smith next few minutes. Okay, so here I am shuffling for motivation and her relationship with Smith. What else? What does she need to know regarding this relationship with Smith? This is on her mind. Oh, this is a good one. Finally, thank God. We have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of passion there, a lot of attraction, a lot of spontaneity, a lot of fun. I feel like there's a lot of fun, excitement. Um, this might be a new relationship, I don't know. But you guys are both really kind of smitten with each other and are enjoying each other's company. So I feel like this is blossoming into something further. So let me just pull another couple cards for you. I just heard blossoming. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I got the feeling that it was new. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing don't sit on this. Take advantage of every moment, but don't overthink this. Don't overthink this right now because it is new, and just take it day by day and have fun. I just heard exhilarating. Thank you. I just heard the word exhilarating. Ooh, and I got the Emperor. Just came out. So this person might be even a little older than you. I feel like a protective vibe. I feel like this is somebody who you really look up to and admire. But yeah, I'm hearing just don't sit on it, but don't overthink it either. Be in the moment. Try not to dissect it too much or think too hard into it. It's about enjoying each other right now and just being in the moment. And I feel like blossoming is the word that I keep hearing, blossoming. So um, that is what we have for you. Yeah, I got that. That's exactly what I got. I love when things connect. So I hope that was helpful for you, motivation. Yeah, it's hard. It's not an easy thing to do, just going with the flow, because you're often, well, I wonder if they're thinking about me. Should I do this? Is it too early to text? What if I double text and they're like, well, she's crazy? It's always like you're thinking and you're never just like doing natural things. Um, you're welcome, of course, motivation, and good luck with that. I feel like good things coming. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Really do. All right, so with that, I am going to conclude the reading. Um, we're leaving on a good note. I love it. It's a little bit of a high for me. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all the energy you guys bring. The more you guys communicate, the more I am able to read your energy. And I love doing that. It's what I'm here for, to help you guys and to give you healing messages. And, if any of these things resonate with anybody else, please share. Um, it's what I'm here for. It makes me happy, as you can see, how excited I get when I help people. And I hope you guys feel the same way towards me. So I try to go live a couple times a week. And please feel free to join in the conversation or the chat if you are feeling keen to do that. Otherwise, I will see you